Hi, my name is Mary.
And my name is Christine.
And we are sisters. And we are the co-hosts of the podcast, Dawson Cries. Woo, 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 woo. My sister Christine and I started this podcast back, way back when we were consumed with the horrible news cycle and the evil gremlin we have running our country. And oh my God, we're still sucked into this mind-numbing ennui, to quote Dawson. So this is our weekly escape, is to talk about the shenanigans of the Cape Side teens. We love doing it. Unfortunately, we got a little sidetracked, I don't even remember what was going on. Well, 2 weeks ago, all of our audio got effed up, but we fixed it. So if you go and listen to last episode, it's going to be correct now. And then the week after that was July 4th, and Christine and I were together. Christine, I feel, it's not true, but I feel like every episode we're like, oh, last week we were together. So,
Well, we were together the weekend before that, too.
Oh my God, yeah, that's what, the weekend before that was my birthday, and now I'm really, really old, so.
Mary.
I'm an old
Mary's
lady
young.
now.
She's younger than me.
I'm still young. I'll always be younger than Christine.
Yeah.
So I needed a little rest because I was old. So now, we had to do July 4th. We were with our family. We were out in the pool playing cards. I crushed at Rummy. I won the game, so congratulations.
Wow, Mary.
I won, baby.
So
we did some pool games. I got some good cannonballs in. Christine gave me a 10 out of 10 for my handstand.
After multiple attempts, I got very, very tan. I look really tan.
You got a good tan? That's
I got a great tan in a couple days. I'm like,
all right, well, you're now who's bragging?
Oh, I know. Listeners, right. I look good, right?
She's like, I look great. Good for you. So
Here, you got a 10 out of 10 handstand.
I got a 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for my handstand.
And your cannonball.
And my cannonball was great, yeah. So, I'm like giddy. So here we are, giddy to be podcasting again. This is season 4, episode 18. 18 fucking episodes of season 4. It's called Eastern Standard Time. This one takes place in the city in which I live, New York City, baby. They're really gushing for it. They're like, oh, I love New York City, every cliche in the book. So my sister Christine is going to kick us off.
Listeners, hey, how are you doing? It is great to be back on the pod. As Mary said, we had a little bit of a break there, but we hope you're enjoying your summer and you're taking it a little easy. When it gets hot out, you got to kind of slow down.
Christine, I already did the intro.
I know, I was just thinking that. I was like, oh, I'm doing intro stuff, but I miss you so much. I just wanted to chit-chat a little before you get right down to business, so. All right, listeners, but if it's business we do have some Dawson to catch up on. So this episode opens like many of the earlier episodes had opened in the familiar territory of Dawson Leary's bedroom, which I feel like lately has been looking different every single time. I barely recognize it anymore. But anyway.
I didn't even think they were in his room.
Oh, maybe it was Gretchen's room.
I thought they were in a living room or something.
Oh, I thought they were on his bed.
They could have been.
Playing the board game, the classic Life board game called Life. Yeah, they're hanging out, they're playing a game, and Dawson's worried about Joey and Jen because they're on the train to New York City because the next day is senior ditch day at school, so they're going to cut class together in the Big Apple. Gretchen, this prompts her to kind of bask in the nostalgic impulse of when her and her friends drove all night long without a plan. They ended up on the coast somewhere. I don't even remember. They ended up far away. They had no clue. They were just we're just gonna drive all night. And Dawson's like, oh, Gretchen, I've never done anything like that. And Gretchen's like, why? Or something. And then Dawson's like, you know what? Right now, we're doing it. And he gets real excited. He jumps out of bed, grabs the car keys. Gretchen's following him like, Dawson, what's happening? What are we doing? Are we about to like enter into a Bruce Springsteen song? And Dawson's like, hell yeah, we're gonna drive all night down Thunder Road. It's gonna be epic, romantic, crazy, perfect. He really feels the urgency of the moment, kisses her, gets swept away, and basically whisks her out the door on this road trip idea.
He's lost his goddamn mind. He's like, it's not enough just to recognize your fears. It's like he really thinks he's Bruce. He's gonna like cut off the sleeves on his plaid. It's like, Dawson, chill. Right? I've never done anything spontaneous. Never, not once. What about you when you got drunk at the jazz club and threw up on your birthday?
He sang the blues. He took
that
a boat
was spontaneous. Yes.
Yes. He took a boat out on the regatta.
The regatta, for sure.
Yeah, very spontaneous. Dawson, yeah, this was crazy. I was like, who is this boy?
Yeah, Dawson, unrecognizable in this moment.
And Gretchen was like, I mean, it wasn't really that cool. We just drove.
I know. I was like, it didn't even sound fun. She's like, me, Kyle, Alice, Sandy, Cooper, John, Andy. It's like, she just goes on and on with this list of fake friends. And
fake friends. It's like an SUV.
Like, yeah, she's like, we drove. I'm like, okay. That sounds like a boring ass day. Yeah, I don't know. Dawson just wants to make some memories, man.
Yeah, he's entranced. He's a man on a mission.
But in some ways it is like classic Dawson because he's so idealistic.
Yeah, it's like the American road trip. What's more like coming of age than that? Especially for a teenage boy.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Yeah.
At least he didn't start talking about Kerouac.
Oh, God, I know. That was like Joey's guy, AJ.
Oh, fucking AJ. Yes, I forgot about him. I'm so glad he's been written off the show.
Me too. I couldn't stomach much more of that one.
No. I miss Andy and her
I miss
boo.
Andy,
what
too.
Was his name? Will or something? Will Krudsky?
Krudsky. Was that Andy's boy?
Yeah, didn't they like kind of hook up or something?
Oh, maybe.
Or she had the hots for him, but then he went to another school. I don't know. I wish we got to see some Andy in Italy, but I guess she's gone until the last episode.
We've got Drew Valentine in the meantime.
To keep us warm at night, God forbid. So then we're with Jen, and she is like in therapy, and she's super somber. She starts talking about Sweet Jane by Lou Reed. Thank you very much. Not the cover.
Yeah, that was so funny. I was like, Jen would know that and say that. I was like, good for you,
like,
Jen.
Actually, you're wrong, therapist. Yeah, so basically she's going to New York City with Joey because, you know, she has some questions about her life in New York. She, her cover story to Joey is that she has like an admissions meeting at the University of New York. And she
UNY.
Yeah, UNY. She needs to meet with a man about something. So
oh my gosh.
She's going to do that. Joey has everything planned out. She's like a little mom with a fanny pack, basically. She's like, Jen, this is a very, very fast-paced city. Joey, that's true. Jen knows that, so chill.
Yeah, that was cute.
I was like, Joey, yeah, you take note for yourself. You don't need to be warning Jen.
Mary, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask you, is it true? Oh, listeners, is it true? I remember hearing a while ago that they were going to destroy, maybe destroy is the wrong word, but like demolish maybe Grand Central.
It was saved. So when they went on the spree when they started demolishing things, they were doing all this like rebuilding, and they demolished the old Penn Station. Penn Station used to be gorgeous. It used to be beautiful, but they demolished it. Now it's a shit. It's like awful.
Yeah, I was just gross. There. It's not.
Yeah,
great.
It's horrible. But it used to be beautiful if you look at pictures of the old Penn Station. And they were gonna do the same thing in Grand Central, but it was saved.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to be like, do we have to be like R.I.P. Grand Central?
No, Grand Central is still gorgeous. Really beautiful. You look up and you see all the stars in the sky. And There's a little enclave where if you're standing in one corner of Grand Central and you whisper into the wall, your voice travels up over the arch, and if someone has their ear pressed to the opposite arch, they can hear what you whispered.
Mary, we have to try that.
I've done it.
That's so cool, and it works?
Yeah, a lot of people get engaged there, and people whisper, "Will you marry me?" into the arch.
Oh, that's really romantic.
Isn't that romantic?
Oh my god, that's really sweet.
My ex told me that, so fuck you, ex.
Yeah, you're waiting for it to happen now.
Yeah, right?
When are we going to Grand Central?
Yeah, but, no, it's cool. It's a cool trick of architecture, especially because it's so loud and bustling in there, and you can hear a whisper into the wall. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it's not destroyed.
No, it's still there. Still there.
Okay. The way, oh my god, Mary, the way Jen was talking,
Yeah.
freaky deaky.
Yeah, she was spooky dookying me out a little bit.
I know. I know, her tone of voice was so serious and somber.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, Jen. It's heavy. Heavy stuff.
Heavy.
Drew is like crazy as ever.
Yeah.
He's a rascal. That's like the only word I can think of him for this episode.
Yep.
He's like slinking up to Pacey at school. Pacey's like the literally only person in the classroom.
Right.
And Drew's like, Pacey, what the heck are you doing here? It's ditch day. And Mary, did you just open a beer?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Rock on.
I thought I heard that familiar.
Well, we're
can
talking about
opener.
Drew Valentine. Got to crack a beer, right?
That's amazing. I'm gonna have a sip of my bourbon to that.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll do some ice clink sound effects.
Ooh, love it.
Oh my god. But yeah, Drew is like, Pacey, this is lame. Like, also, all the colleges are already made their decisions. Like, who cares? You have a quiz that's actually a test. After your quiz/test, I want to get dangerous.
I know. It's like, Drew, what are you implying?
Pacey kind of did a double take. He's like, well, as, exciting as that sounds, I have another test tomorrow that's even more serious. He's like, he's not excited by the dangerous offer.
Yeah.
Drew's like, Pacey, look, sometimes you gotta say what the hell and live a little. Pacey's like, And then Drew's like, and plus, aren't you thinking about what Joey's doing in New York? And Mary, then this was a great cut scene where it's like frantic images of New York City bustling.
It's like so weird. He's like, don't you think Joey's having fun right now? It's like, so what? It's not like she's there with Dawson. She's there with Jen. Like, why is Drew trying to make Pacey jealous of Joey? And why does Pacey fall for it? Like, yeah, let's get lit. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I know. Right? I don't think he falls for it yet. I think it sinks in a little later.
Yeah.
But the seed is planted.
It was just weird. It was weird. I feel
Drew is weird. I like Drew because he's just like so willing to look like an idiot. Like,
you're the Drew club.
Like the
I
lame.
feel like Drew is like super unhappy with himself, so he's trying to make everyone around him unhappy with themselves too. But it's like, Drew, get out of everyone else's peace of mind.
Yeah, Drew is like, he's a rascal.
Yeah,
that's him.
A little rascal.
Oh man.
Or a big dirty doggy rascal. You dirty dog. I feel like I haven't gotten to say that in so long.
Oh, I know. It is fun to say.
I missed
dirty
it.
dog.
Oh, that dirty dog, you dig. You wags his tail. Bow, bow. Right? A little later on.
I know. I was going to say, yeah, Dawson got
He's going a little whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, my God.
I love doing dog sound effects. Oh my god. So what's going on now? Okay, so Jen and Joey are in the city, and they run into one of Jen's old BFFs, Typo. I don't know what's going on. And basically she's like so excited to see him at one of their old haunts, and he's like, oh my god.
He's working there.
Oh yeah, maybe he's working there. He's like, what, are we maybe going to get you back? Are you coming back to the city? Like, what's going on? She's like, oh, I don't know. And then she's like, well, my friend Joey here has never been to New York City. And he's like, what kind of young lady has never been to Manhattan? I can't imagine where you buy your clothes. And I was like, what? Like, it was kind of like, that was kind of rude. But I mean, he was joking. That's funny too. But
Mary's like, I guess I'll give it to him. Typo.
It's funny, but it's also like
it's not.
Bit,
funny.
It's like kind of condescending. You know?
Yeah.
Like
plus Manhattan clothes. You don't shop in Manhattan.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a shitload of money, you're not. I mean, yeah, there's stores in Manhattan you can afford, but you're not on Fifth Avenue unless you're fucking loaded.
Yeah, like a rich lady.
Richie rich.
Or a rich kid like Jen.
I mean, maybe you're like thrifting, you know.
If you're like the princess of Soho.
Well, that's what he calls her, the princess of Soho. Love of my life. I was like, I don't know. You love Jen? Okay.
Who doesn't?
Okay, yeah. True. But like, where have you been? If you're such good friends, why aren't you coming to visit? Why aren't you writing to her, calling her?
Oh, Mary. Mary's got high standards.
I do. Are you my friend, or are you only my friend when I'm a customer? That's my question.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah.
Right? So then Jen's like, okay, who's married? Who's pregnant? Who's dead? I'm like, Jen, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she's hard partier. But she's like, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's meet all the old friends at that hangout spot. And Joey's like, hate to be the wet blanket, but don't you have a meeting with a administrator? And Jen's just like, oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So that excuse is kind of falling apart already.
Yeah, Joey's trying to keep her on task.
But Joey's like really enamored with the big city. She's like, wow, Jen, this is like fucking cool. Like, you have friends. There's so much to do. There's clothes. There's food. There's big buildings. And she's like, she's like, there's no question. Like, you should be living here. Like, this is sick. I'm like, Joey, why don't you apply in New York? You seem really into it. I digress. Jen is like, well, isn't it true, like what they say, you can never go home again? Like, Jen, what does that even mean?
Yeah, that reluctance is coming back that she's expressed to Jack about moving to New York.
Yeah. But New York, it's constantly changing. Move to a different neighborhood, like I said before. Don't go to your old haunts. Get a new restaurant. Be a regular somewhere else. Very easy to make friends here. Make some new friends. I mean, it's easy and it's hard, but if you're young, it's very easy. You know what I mean? Like, the New York of when you were in middle school, it's not going to be the same New York when you're in your 20s.
Yeah, I think it's not as so much about the city. I think it's about the blood relative who lives there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But stay off of Wall Street, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably to her though. It's like it's still all New York. Like she's probably been around it all, so it's like,
yeah,
you can't. Yeah, it's just the place is kind of tainted, which is sad.
It is. It's sad.
But she's got to face those demons.
She does, and she does.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh man.
Well, Dawson and Gretchen are out on the road. They've been driving for 6 hours. They're out in the middle of nowhere. And what do you know? They got a flat tire.
Christine, they're in an old Jeep like ours.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think there's a Wrangler.
Oh, I don't know. It looks kind of like ours.
Yeah.
We had what, a Jeep Cherokee?
We had Cherokee.
That was a great car. It was big. It was red.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of bumper stickers on it. We had like a ska band bumper sticker. We had a bumper
sticker. I had a Grateful Dead. There was like a Dale Earnhardt Jr. sticker on the car. What? And I covered it up with a Grateful Dead sticker.
And then we had a No Farms, No Food sticker.
Mm.
It was like
we got a little political with our Jeep.
I liked that Jeep.
It was great. I know. It was like a 96, I think.
I can't believe we drove it. Because it was kind of hard to drive because you're up so high.
It was fun, though. It was bouncy.
It was fun.
I just remember, like, the last time I drove it, smoke was pouring out of the hood.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah, I really died.
I parked it and left the keys in to go, like, talk to someone, and my friend stole it and started driving away, and I flipped out.
Wow.
I was like, you can't just take my car! She was, like, driving around the parking lot. I was like, what are you doing? I got, like, so pissed. But anyway, again, I digress. Listeners, this is what you get when we take weeks off. sorry. You get a lot of BS. Unrelated.
And Mary, you were yelling at me in the intro.
I know, not yelling, but just like... Because I noticed
know.
I went longer on my intro than usual. It was like a 3-minute intro.
Oh,
For no
it's okay.
reason whatsoever.
It's okay. But anyway, yeah, Dawson and Gretchen are stranded with the flat tire. And, you know, Mary, this is really a big aphrodisiac for Gretchen.
Oh.
It gets her really hot, the prospect of them having to figure out what to do. This unexpected
running
incident.
out of gas, right?
Basically, yeah. It's turned their excursion into an adventure.
I didn't even think about that. That's just like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, no, Gretchen was like, hell yeah, this is what I was hoping for.
Was she hoping for it?
Well, she's certainly happy it's happened.
At that moment.
Yeah, but then they see a sign for, I think it's Willoughby, Maine, this town that's 6 miles away, and Dawson, well, because she's like, oh, I'll use my body to kiss you, and then I'll use it to hitchhike. And Dawson's like, I don't know about that idea.
That's like, fuck no.
I'm going to back that up.
Back that ass up.
And then he sees the 6 miles. Oh, that's walking distance.
Nope.
So Gretchen's like, oh, I guess.
Nope. That's long. 6 miles?
6 miles is a long walk.
For walking. Yeah.
It's probably like a 3-hour walk.
It's crazy.
It's a long-ass walk. You get some blisters.
Yeah. I hope they're wearing sensible shoes.
Yeah, that was my first thought, too.
It also looks hot, and Gretchen's wearing some tight jeans.
Yeah.
You have some rug burn there. Right? Your thighs? Ouch.
Aw. It's probably sweaty, yeah.
Yeah. Pacey hands in his test. Then Jen and Joey are in St. Mark's. Jen is lying about her college meeting. The truth comes out because she can't remember the name of the guy she's supposed to meet. Is it Steve Johnson? Thomas Stevenson? Well, who knows? Just a made-up fake guy. Jen, when you make up a fake boyfriend, you gotta remember his name. Rule number 1. My administrator who lives in New York City. Jen actually came to New York City to talk to her dad and get to the truth of these memories that she's been too freaked out to delve into in therapy. So she's really confronting her past head on, which is brave.
This impressed me, yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised, yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Joey really freaks me out. Because Joey's like, I feel like I'm not going to see you again. I'm like, bitch, why? Like,
I know.
I don't know. That really freaks me out.
Me too. Well, that on top of the creepy way Jen was talking in the beginning, I was like, oh no, something terrible is going to happen.
It better not, is what I say.
I know. I was like, that made me uncomfortable in my soul.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that one bit.
I know. I got like shivers down my spine.
And then Jen's like, can you imagine if one of your friends said to you, I feel like I'm never going to see you again? Wouldn't you be like, what the hell are you talking about? Why would you say that? Don't put
Jen's don't
put a
just
hex
like,
on me.
You will.
Jen's like, you will. I'm like, what? I'd be like, huh? No?
Yeah.
Right? Where did that come from? I'd confront them. I'd be like, excuse you? What? Huh? Right?
Yeah. It's almost like inviting
bad
luck.
Omens. Yes.
Yeah. It was dark.
It was.
But Joey's like, I guess they were going to split up before the meeting, but
right,
Joey is like,
reason.
No, I'm your keeper, which is what Jen told Typo earlier.
Yeah.
And she's going to go with her, which is good.
Yeah.
Joey's going to be there to support a friend.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't split up.
Horror movie 101. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So, yeah. So then, I mean, you love Dee and Gretchen, so you go off on it.
Oh, I know. Well, Dawson and Gretchen finally make it to the town. Mm-hmm. It looks to them like something right out of the Twilight Zone. It's kind of deserted. There's like a crab sign It looks kind of like Cape Side, honestly, but it's Maine, so I guess it all kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
But they happen upon an auto body shop. I think it's called Irv's something or other. And there's like one real weird guy working there that has a real heavy, old-timey, folksy accent. And he's talking about how he has a lot of tires for sale.
But did you notice that he said, "Hello there"?
Oh, Mary, I did notice that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
listeners.
that's
That's like our grandfather would always say that as a greeting.
Hello there.
Exactly the way that Irv said it.
I know. I hated everything else about Irv other than when he said, "Hello there."
Hello there. I know, that made me excited. I was like, Grandpa. Our grandpa was also very handy.
Yeah, he was also. He would have fixed that car on his own. He wouldn't need any Dawson to help him.
No, yeah. The Eleanor Roosevelt's carburetor would have been like fixed 20 years ago if I were Grandpa. But yeah, he gives Dawson and Gretchen the bullshit excuse that his car is broken down, so he can't take them back to their car. And Dawson all of a sudden wants to learn how to fix cars, so he's like jumping right in, learning all the mechanical ways. Gretchen's like, okay, I'm gonna get us some food. Like, I don't need to be around all this.
Nope. Peace.
So she bounces. So he's like neck deep in the hood of this old truck.
Yep.
Then Mary, I think we're at a moment where Joey and Jen are at Jen's father's place of business. And Jen's about to go right in. And he's like some fancy lawyer or something. It's like a fancy business in Manhattan. And Joey's like, okay, Jen, as someone who's just had a moment like this, that will probably be something you remember for the rest of your life, I'm here to say you only get this kind of moment once, so you might want to stop and think about what you're going to say before you do it.
I know I promised before the pod started that I wouldn't sing any Eminem this episode, but I just want to say, Jen, if you had one shot, one opportunity, sees everything you ever wanted, one moment, you capture it, just let it slip. Yeah, I mean, that's basically Joey's hype speech to Jen. Like, you better lose yourself in this talk with your dad.
That's funny, Mary. That is pretty appropriate.
Right? Yeah, I really restrained myself with the Eminem. I didn't do Guess Who's Back. I didn't do The Real Slim Shady. But I had to do Lose Yourself.
You could have done Guess Who's Back when we were back.
I was tempted. And I told myself. I restrained myself.
You're like, too much Eminem. I heard that song on the drive home.
Guess Who's Back?
No, Lose Yourself.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, I kept it on. I was like, yeah, and I was thinking about you. I was like, Mary would be so excited.
I didn't change the channel.
I love. Did you ever see the video where it's like, you know, the line "Mom's spaghetti" in that song?
Yeah.
It's that just repeated over and over the full length of the song.
Yeah.
It's just so pictures of spaghetti. It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, terrible.
Mom's spaghetti. Anyway.
Mom's spaghetti. Okay, speaking of spaghetti, Pacey's at school, eating lunch alone, gazing at Drue, who's having so much luck talking to the honeys, and you can tell that he just looks bored. He wants that. He has that dangerous, illicit feeling pumping through his veins. You know, when you just want to get into trouble.
It's like a pregnant pause when they look at each other, and they're both
let's
like,
fuck shit up.
Like, we're gonna get dangerous, baby.
Yeah, let's rip it up. Time to party. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Then we're back with Jen and Joey very quickly. Mm-hmm. Jen, she's prepping herself to see her dad in the bathroom at this law firm that for no discernible reason has fabric cloth hand towels like you would find in someone's home.
Oh, because it's a fancy New York place.
They're not going to have that. Would you want to touch a fucking fabric? No.
Oh, I didn't realize it was just hanging. I thought it was like a stack of them.
Hanging washcloth.
Oh. No, they wouldn't.
Weird. Right?
Yeah, no, I didn't notice that, but yes.
I think that was strange. So anyway, so they're there, and, you know, Jen starts telling the story about how when she was really little, she always used to hate Cape Side because she was afraid of her grams, which I understand. She's like, this will sound weird to you. I'm like, no, I get it. So she was afraid of her grams. And one time she was supposed to go, and she cried, and she begged and she pleaded to stay home with her dad. And when she was on the platform of Grand Central, her mom let her stay in New York, and she's like, fine, go stay with your dad this weekend. And then they get interrupted by some lady taking a tinkle. And the story cuts off. We don't find out what happened.
It's the most important moment.
I know, because Jen seems real worked up about it, but we don't get to know.
Yeah, she seems relieved to kind of be talking. Like, Joey asked her what happened to her.
I thought they would just wait for the lady to leave, but no. They're like, all right, do or die. Let's go talk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they got freaked out, like, what if it's someone who works with my dad? That's what my first thought was.
That's what I would think, but still, just wait for her to leave.
Yeah.
The bathroom. She has to go back to work, you don't.
That's true. They got spooked.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Gretchen's made it to the local diner to get some food.
Yep.
And it's pretty shitty. I mean, they don't have tuna salad, they don't have chicken salad, they don't have egg salad.
And I ain't goddamn, they don't have Greek salad.
No Caesar salad, no salad.
They don't have seafood of the sea, chicken of the sea.
They have beef.
Ugh.
That's it.
Kind of. They say.
Yeah. It's like not even beef. I don't know what that means. Gretchen's like,
food.
Great, I'll have two. I was like, ooh, really?
Gretchen, no.
And they don't have Coke. They have Pepsi.
Match.
So, yeah. Gretchen's like, okay. Okay. Beggars can't be choosers, is what we're learning.
Yeah, basically.
Random place, yeah. They are beggars right now.
Yeah, well, Dawson's like, I can't get Joey, I'll take Gretchen. Ooh, harsh.
Oh, D. Hopefully that's not.
A little bit.
Well, I don't know.
No.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but that's kind of the vibe we get.
Well, Gretchen's like, I want to make sure.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we know Dawson's got a lot of issues and emotions that he has to get over, but we'll get to that. Okay, Mary, we're at the moment where Jen and Joey first meet the dad. Well, we first see the dad. Mm-hmm. His like secretary, I'm guessing, is like, "Oh, Mr. Lindley, your daughter is here," and he like waves his hand really weirdly. And, like, Jen and Joey come in.
Well, it even says someone who says she's your daughter. It's like his coworker doesn't even know he has a kid.
Yeah, it's true.
It's shady.
Someone who says, yeah, that's creepy.
It's slim shady, if you will.
That's a good point, yeah. And then he just acts, like, crazy, over-the-top sweet.
Did you think so?
I thought it was crazy. I thought it was really weird.
I was trying to think how our dad would react if we showed up at his job.
I mean, he would be, hey, what are you doing?
He would be like, oh, my girls are here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He'd be nice.
I gotta work, though. What's up?
Yeah.
No, I'm like trying to imagine him. Yeah, he was being weird, but I couldn't tell if that was the writers or if that was him.
Well, for a guy who has not seen his daughter in a long time,
well, that's true.
Who they've left on those terrible terms because he caught her with that guy.
Did he even? I don't even know what's true.
Well, I mean, that's like what she thinks, and I think Drue kind of corroborated that.
Right.
And he got mad, sent her to Cape Side, and
prick.
Just seemed like a total asshole. And then to act like they had no beef, no drama, he just saw her recently, kind of, or like there was no bad blood. It just seemed like real fake and forced. Yeah. And it reminded me of like American Psycho, like really like covering up some dirty insides. It is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow, girl.
I got a creep vibe. And I think Joey's face was like the question mark gif exactly.
Yeah, Joey had question mark gif all over her face.
Yes! I was like, oh,
yes.
Joey, yeah. She's like, what the? I didn't expect this.
She's like, huh?
Yeah. So that was perplexing.
Yeah, Yeah, but then Joey, I was kind of pissed at her. Because she's kind of like, Jen got into the University of New York. I'm like, that is not your good news to spoil. What are you doing?
Well, Joey is probably like, what the fuck is going on? I better say something good.
No, but I'm like, that's not... Let Jen give her own good news.
Yeah.
She does it again later in the episode when I got mad.
Oh. I don't think Joey meant anything bad by it.
I know, but like... Joey, know your place. You weren't even really invited. You're supposed to be doing your own thing, and you're the tag along.
Well, I think she's sensing Jen is doing something really big and hard. So Joey's like, well, Jen's awesome. I want this man to see it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to stand up for my friend because she's like...
She is hyping her. It's not like she's saying anything bad. It's just...
Yeah, like Jen is like, probably can barely even think of what to say.
No, that's true. But I was just wondering, like, what if Jen was holding on to that news, you know, to say later after she got the answers she needed. Like, hey, I might be coming back to the city.
Well, the only reason I thought you might not want to tell him is if things get bad, then he knows she's there.
Yeah, like maybe she doesn't want him to know that if she gets accepted.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants to be in the city and kind of incognito.
Right. But I felt like, I just felt like Joey in her shoes would be like, well, I'd have to say something, so
yeah. Well, I'm sure she felt awkward too, but yeah.
Right.
It just kind of seemed like not her news to tell.
Yeah.
I'm sure her heart was in the right place.
And it's not like he's a normal dad. It's like...
No, he's not.
You know, clearly. It's not like, oh, I have this exciting thing and I want to be the one to tell it. I don't think it's like...
No, it's not like that. But even then, it's like, maybe she didn't want him to know. Because then he's like, yeah, then I thought it was weird where he's like, okay, let's make reservations for the West Side Grill, which I just wrote LOL next to it. And then he's like, what's more, that's so much more important than some lame business meeting. And I'm like, okay, don't believe that for a second. You are clearly all about business. You never talk to your daughter. Your name's on the building, right?
Yeah. Well, again, it seemed fake.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the whole thing just was very strange.
Yeah, it was odd.
Speaking of fake, Pacey and Drue, that's a good segue, have a couple of fake IDs. They're hitting up the Big 8 Saloon, which is like a real divey bar.
By the community college.
Yeah, by the community college, which is why Drue brought Pacey.
Fucking Drue.
Drue, crazy. But I guess he goes to this place a lot because he has like, he's known by the local bartender and the waitress.
As Gilbert.
Yeah. So I was trying to remember his fake name. And the ID he gives Pacey is like some 40-year-old bald Asian dude named Dave.
Yeah.
Clearly fake, but they don't care. They're like, okay.
Yeah, they don't care.
Is it
when
true?
The waitress takes the ID, she puts her thumb over the picture.
Oh my god, yeah. She's like, I don't want to see plausible deniability.
Right.
From like Rhode Island or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Drue orders them 3 rounds of tequila shots.
Like, dude, take it slow.
Like, you don't need to open your tab. Keep it open after that.
Yeah, like, I know. He's like, I'll open a tab. I'm like, you will open up the toilet and vomit into it. That is a fuck ton of tequila.
That's too much tequila.
Christina,
speaking of someone who loves tequila.
I know. It kind of reminded me of when we had all just turned 21 and we were at that bar and my friend ordered the pink vagina.
The most obvious.
Yeah, the most obvious thing that you're new to alcohol.
No, I think your friend was underage.
I know, I was trying to protect everyone on the podcast. Christine's just like, throw caution to the wind.
Like, actually,
yes, my friend was underage, and we got kicked out of the bar when she ordered the pink vagina. That was so funny. No one orders that. It was on the menu, but as soon as my friend ordered it, she's like, let me see your ID. I'm like, yeah, we gotta go.
That was so funny.
Oh, that was bad. But I was lying to the listeners to protect my friend and myself because I was also underage. But we did get into that bar a few times.
Yeah, that's true.
We got away with it at times. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Moving away from my own criminality and focusing on Pacey's and Drue's. What else is going on? Oh my god. Then we're back with Herb and Gretchen. I just hate this whole plot line. I just don't even want to talk about it. They're in the car. Herb is driving them back in the Eleanor Roosevelt car. And Herb is like the most annoying man on the planet. And he's talking about whatever the fuck he's talking about. And Gretchen's like, hey, Herb, how much is this going to cost us? She's like, let's get out of a brass tax. And Dawson's like, that's kind of like a rude question to talk about money. And he's like, $80 for the ride in the tire. And Dawson's like, hey, man, like, I just, like, spent all those hours, like, helping you fix this car. Aren't you going to help me? And he's like, well, you don't have any money, then I can't help you. I was like, damn. Drops him off with no tire in the middle of nowhere. What a cold-ass bastard, right?
Yeah, that was, like, pretty heartless.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're broke? See ya. Also,
I mean, pay for the tire, maybe. Give him a discount. Don't charge him for the ride.
$20 for I know. It's like, dude, come on. You wouldn't even have the car if it weren't for Dawson.
Seriously. $20 for the ride it's 6 miles.
Yeah.
You could take an Uber and get, like, cheaper than that.
Yeah.
I know we're pre that, but come on.
Yeah. Mary, this car reminded me of a classic, good old-fashioned Mitch Leary jalopy.
Oh, God. No, don't bring back the jalopy.
It was a Studebaker jalopy.
Okay, you said it. You've had your fun.
Oh, but it was such an old
Yeah,
jalopy.
why do you love that? Why did Mitch even bring that up?
I don't know, but I'm really glad he talked about
You know who we never fucking hear from anymore is Mitch and Gail.
Oh, well, maybe it's just because we've taken such a break. I feel like they were in some of the past episodes.
Maybe because we've taken a break, yeah.
And
but
we
they're
will,
pregnant.
they're pregnant. We will.
Well, they were really MIA. I feel like they were MIA last episode.
I don't know. They're busy.
They were away, and
they're planning for a baby.
Well, Dawson's going to have a midlife crisis, a quarter-life crisis when that happens.
Yeah. He's going to be, like, thinking about his days back in his
He's going to be like, what about us? What about me?
Yeah, what about me?
It's going to be his thing. Like you, when I was born, you hated me.
I think we've talked about this on the pod before, so I won't get back into it.
Well, I'll get into it.
Oh,
it hurts my feelings.
Don't take it personal. It's just child development.
I don't. Okay, so anyway, we got stupid Herb, and then we're back at this awkward-ass dinner, awkward turtle. Joey talking up Jen, singing her praises. She's like, actually, she got into 5 out of 6 schools. And I'm like, again, Joey, chill. And then the guy, the dad, gets in this really weird, like, talking about New York City, but in, like, a really creepy sexual way. And he's, like, staring at Joey. And he's like, oh, you're going to Boston? Oh, and, like, kind of like groans, like, in kind of a sexual way. And he's like, oh, I'm not New York. This whole city is an education. I was like, ew, dude, chill. And he's like, and an inspiration. I was like, okay, really, really chill. And I just wrote, like, Jen's dad is flirting with Joey. What the fuck? New York is a living organism. And I'm like, did you just say that because it's close to orgasm? So that's my guess. And he's like, you know, I've been in the city for 30 years, and your relationship to the city, it's this incredible romance. You don't need to, like, start referencing romances while you're looking at, like, a 17-year-old girl, okay? Like, just chill. He's really giving me creepy vibes with this love speech about New York, staring into Joey's eyes, right?
Yeah, I didn't really, I mean, now knowing what he is... Yeah. I see that he was looking at Joey a lot. I feel like because she asked him, like, because the dad says he loves New York because it always surprises him every day.
Right.
And Joey asked him, like, well, how? And I feel like that made him really think about New York. So I kind of bought that he was, like, madly in love with the city.
Oh, girl.
But
please, no one who lives in New York is madly in love with the city after 30 years.
Yeah, I mean,
the
speech was powerful. I was, like, moved. I was like, that's a great speech. Like, I want to go to New York now.
Oh,
but, like, only time...
Cliche.
Well, I don't know. The way he delivered it, he sold it well. But
that's because he was doing the sexy looks.
I mean, the only line where I was like, okay, this is creepy, was when he looked at her and said, "Oh my God, I'm madly in love with you and always will be." Because I
Ooh.
was like, okay, he's like looking at her and saying, "I'm madly in love with you," but he's talking
Yeah.
about New York. But there was like
Creeper.
creepy, yeah, yeah. Um, but it was kind of crazy. I was like, wow, you're swept away, man.
Yeah, man, wow. Creeper, stop creeping to the tune of Swiper, stop swiping. From Dora the Explorer. Yeah, he was creeping me out.
He's a
Um,
weird one.
you're a
He's an
weird
odd bird.
one, Mr. Lindley. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of people who don't know, Dawson and Gretchen are stranded. Dawson doesn't know what to do. Gretchen is withholding food until he comes up with a plan.
Yeah,
That's
no beef sandwich for D until they figure out how they're gonna get back.
This does
Dawson's
not seem like a good ditch day.
no,
You'd be
but
better off staying home.
Gretchen's having a blast.
Is she?
She seems still very happy.
I would be in a bad mood. I'd be pissed. Right?
Yeah, I mean she's into it for some reason. But yeah, Dawson's like, we could go back to the town, get my parents to wire us some money. Gretchen's is like, yeah, there's not
Wire
gonna be any
money.
not
Who
gonna be any
does
Western
that?
Union open. Yeah,
Is that even a real thing, Western Union?
I guess that's where you wire money.
I don't even know how to do that. Do you?
No, I've never
Have
done
you
that.
ever wired money?
Mm-mm.
I don't even barely know what it means.
I have a debit card. I have to do that.
Yeah, like, where's the ATM? I'll Venmo you. That would be the 21st century
yeah.
answer to what's happening with D. I'll Venmo you.
Right.
And then he could scam his ass because he could say he's going to Venmo him, and then he could retract his payment. Ooh.
That's probably why he's like, you can't just mail me a check.
Right,
I'm gonna let you out the car right now.
Yeah. So then what's going on? Pacey and Drue. Oh man, they're gambling at the bar.
Yeah, Pacey's like cleaning house, taking everyone in the place's money.
They're sharks.
He's such a shark. Yeah, he's like, oh, you're playing with Daddy now. It's like Pacey.
You're playing with who?
With Daddy now.
Who does he say that to?
To everyone he's taking money from.
Oh.
It's funny.
He did that with Will Krudsky too when they played pool.
Yeah. Pacey's got some. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna find a way to make money.
Yeah.
But no, the bar owner comes over and basically starts asking him all these questions that if he were Dave from Rhode Island, he would know the answer to.
Well, just because you're Dave from Rhode Island doesn't know anything about the interstate.
Yeah, but
even when I was driving, if someone asked me the name of a highway, I'd be like, I don't know, ask Siri. I just follow my GPS.
True. I think this was pre-GPS days, so presumably people had better idea, but
yeah, that's fair.
Pacey's clearly not who he says he is.
No.
And then he gets kind of like rowdy with the owner. He like gets up and is like, yeah, well, what do you call me, a liar? And kind of gets in his face.
This was crazy.
And then Pacey and Drue just crack the fuck up.
Christine, you know what?
What?
You're crazy for this one, Dave.
It was pretty nuts. I was like, wow, Pacey.
He should not have done that.
That's the tequila talking.
That is the tequila. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was hardcore.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we don't get to see the outcome. I was like, something's gonna go down.
I mean,
that.
Pacey, if he ever goes to that community college, he's never gonna be able to go to this bar again. So
he's
right?
blacklisted for sure. Yeah.
Trying to fight the owner.
God.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know.
Yeah, Jen's dad is being typical Jen's dad now and is skipping out on their dinner, leaving it early. And like this was kind of what I thought, because Jen, it sounds like, always talked about him as like an absent father and worked all the time. So I was like, okay, typical. He's not staying for the dinner. And then he says, like, order whatever you want. The money's here. Jen, you're beautiful. You're awesome. Blah, blah, blah. Apologies all out the door. And, yeah, he doesn't really care about her. He's just leaving.
Yeah, that was really frustrating because, the way he was like, like, I don't know. He didn't give her the time of day. It made me mad.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, he pretends like he's all deep and like, oh, I have this deep passion about New York City, but my daughter, like, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'll get home safe. It's like so shallow. It's like so
right.
fake.
And then he was like, Jen was clearly distraught.
Oh my god.
Obviously, if he even looked in her face for 1 second, he would see how much she was hurting, but he couldn't be bothered.
Right. Or he
just
couldn't
gonna
handle
flirt with Joey and then I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, he couldn't handle the look because he knew what he did.
Yeah, dirty dog.
Ugh. Yeah. No, Jen, I mean, Michelle Williams, like, God, that look on her face was like, whoa.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, I know we say it all the time, but really.
Just Jen for life.
Just Jen, my God.
I gotta watch her in the Fosse
yeah.
show. I'm sure she's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so good in everything she does, Michelle Williams.
We stand.
We stand, a true legend. You know, why isn't Michelle Williams on Big Little Lies? She would kill.
Mm-hmm.
She would kill.
She's too likable.
Oh my God, Laura Dern isn't? I love Laura Dern.
I haven't watched it. I don't know.
Oh my God. You should. Nicole Kidman's great in it. Even Reese Witherspoon. Her character is like the least likable and she's awesome. Such a good cast.
Yeah, that's true.
Great moments in that. Michelle Williams, she should be there. In my opinion.
I could see it, yeah.
Yeah. She would be great in the role of she would be great in the Nicole Kidman role. Or in Shailene Woodley's role, although Shailene Woodley's obviously like way younger. But no, it's great. It's great. So, yeah, no, that's another great show with a lot of high drama with a capital D, so you know I'm into it.
Yeah.
But you don't have HBO. You got to get HBO.
I know. I read the book, but yeah, I've heard the show.
Oh, you read the book. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it is. It's very dramatic.
Well, season 2 is like totally different.
It's off, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, Joey,
yeah,
blown away by New York. They're on a rooftop. They see the whole city spread out before them. Joey's really enamored with it. I'm like, Joey, forget Boston. You know we have a rivalry. Don't go there. Don't go.
Well, Worthington was like her dream school. So.
We're going to take the T. Worthington's not even real.
Neither is he
with mine. Go to a real school.
They're really in the city, yeah.
Yeah, come on, girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she saw it from the rooftop, and that was like the view. She's just like, oh my God, it's blowing my mind.
That did it for her.
Yeah.
And then we get the true story of what really happened.
Yeah, they revisit the bathroom conversation.
The weekend that Jen was going to stay with her dad instead of going to Cape Side. The first night, she slept in a parking lot in an office building that she always passed on her way to school. The second night of the weekend, she slept in a VIP room in a club called Purgatory. The third night, she slept in a dorm room of some dude that she met at a bar. Joey's like, why didn't you go spend time with your dad? Jen's like, I did.
That was intense.
It gets fucking heavy. So she went to be with her dad, but
I think that's all she says.
She doesn't tell the story?
No.
Well, that's why I have question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. I was like, yeah, she doesn't tell Joey?
No.
Mm-mm. Oh, wow. Okay.
No, she doesn't tell Joey.
No, she doesn't. I just rewatched it. How am I not remembering? You're right.
That's okay. Yeah, I just watched it. And I was like, because in my head, I was thinking, like, what a jerk. Like, he just was too busy or he kicked her out or something.
Right.
And then you get the full story later. But it was, like, so dramatic. I was like, I did. I was like, oh, God, what a bitch, that guy.
Yeah. And then Joey, again, is like, okay, the train leaves at 11. I'm like, you're splitting up now? It's dark. It's gotta be at least 9 o'clock at night because the sun's set and it's, almost summer. So it's late.
Well, it's not that. It's probably spring. It's, they're still in school.
Yeah, but it's probably like black. 7. It's probably at least 7:38. Yeah. So she's like, oh, the train leaves at 11, and she's like, oh, why do I feel like I won't see you again? Like, why are you splitting up? What are you doing right now?
Well, I think Jen said she had to go.
To go
and Joey
where?
was like, okay.
Oh, to go see your dad?
I assume.
Yeah, but I mean, if I was Joey, I'd be like, okay, I'll walk you, and I'll stay outside.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why the fuck are you splitting up?
I feel like Joey could have. Yeah, she could have like.
Or I'll wait for you in the coffee shop 3 blocks away.
I mean, New York, like you could just
know
wait
what I mean?
somewhere.
Just wait. I'm all the time waiting for people outside places.
Yeah.
Constant.
Maybe they were just trying to build the tension even more.
I know, but I'd hate this. I'm not going to see you again? I'm like, what's going to happen to Jen? Is her dad going to kill her? Like, what's going to happen?
Heavy foreshadowing. Heavy.
It was freaking me out, and I didn't like it at all.
I know. That's why I had to have a bourbon. I was like, oh my God.
And then she's like, make it. We need you back there. I'm like, if you're this concerned, you go with her.
Or stalk her.
Yes.
Like Jen stalked Frosty.
Trailer. Yeah. Yes. Like, that's not his name, Frosty. What's his
Frost.
name? Is it?
Yeah, that's his last name, Frost.
Frosty.
That's Frosty.
I'm picturing the snowman.
Oh, you better be. He looks like Frosty the snowman.
Yeah, he does. Oh my God. So then we're with these.
All right, Gretchen is like, everything happened on the trip is like a huge turn on.
Oh my God,
Dawson,
why?
She's got the hots. Dawson built a fire and she is just like over the moon impressed. At the beach. Okay, it is pretty sexy.
Okay, you're turned on too, apparently.
If someone built me a beach fire, I mean, come on. That's nice. Yeah, she's like, wow, no other guy could ever have done this. Dawson's like, oh, it's a Boy Scout
lot
trick.
Of guys could. Has she ever seen Survivor?
Yeah, Dawson's like, oh, it's just Boy Scout. Like, every Boy Scout could do this.
And she's like,
Gretchen's
don't even say that word Boy Scout. Baby.
They look like they're about to get it on, Mary.
Let's get it on.
Dawson starts to wax sentimental. He's talking about the visions of our lives conflict with our realities.
Dawson, shut the fuck
He
up. He always knows how to ruin a moment.
Yeah, it's very introspective. He says he's finally realizing that it's time for him to let go of the past and that he's in love with Gretchen. Big moment.
Huge.
Yeah, it's pretty huge. I was like, wow, he used the capital L love word.
Yeah, I know, he dropped the I love you.
Yeah.
He's into it.
It got real heavy.
Mm-hmm. Got deep.
Stuff is really getting intense this episode.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm the only one dropping F-bombs this episode too, I've noticed.
Oh, I said fuck a couple times.
Oh, okay.
You're just not listening carefully, Mary.
No, I'm not. I'm too excited to be podcasting again. I'm like a dog running around like.
Oh, Mare, that's cute.
Excited with my tail wagging.
Oh, it is exciting. Oh my God. Okay, so Jen has made it to the dad's house.
No. So also Dawson says, he says I'm in love with you, but he also says, I don't remember what we've been waiting for.
Oh, tough sex.
He's ready to bone.
Yeah,
He's a dog with a bone. Okay, I saw that on a Tinder profile once. And it was someone that I knew, and I laughed my ass off. I'm a dog with a bone.
That's hilarious. You better have swiped the way you swipe when you want to hook up.
No, definitely not. It made me laugh so hard, though.
Maybe I should have swiped it.
Christine, no. This was, no. So,
Just for the laugh.
Just for the laugh. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like, oh, I like your dog with bone line.
All right, so yeah, take it away. Jen at Dad's weird apartment. Huge.
Yeah, that Mary was like gigantic.
It was not. No, that's
It looks
not,
like a mansion. I was
Where
like,
is
this
he?
can't be New
Is
York.
he in a brownstone? He could be in a brownstone. I mean, it didn't.
It
make
was
any sense.
palatial. I was like, wow.
It was exactly the word for it. Yeah, where are they supposed to be?
It's like the Hamptons. Like, where is this?
Where? Yeah, where are you?
Yeah,
Dad.
they're in some crazy ass big house.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the craziest scene. He's like asleep at the fireplace with a scotch in his hand in his suit. I was like, oh my god, so many cliches. Yes, of like a rich old terrible man, evil. Mary, I could barely write down the speeches and the whole reenactment because it disturbed me so much, and I was riveted to Michelle Williams' delivery.
Yeah.
And again, she uses this tone of voice. It's almost like she's in a dream or she's like a ghost or something. Her voice.
She's such a great actress. It's
really incredible. And like she was so young then too. It's just unbelievable.
She has a lot of emotional feelings. She's great.
Yeah, it's very true.
She knows how to be vulnerable.
I'm like, she really felt that.
Yeah, fuck, right?
But it's almost like the dad is still asleep when she starts talking, and she's like, that weekend, I was so excited to spend time with you. And the dad's like, what? But you were asleep when I got to your place. What? I'm asleep. I'm waking up now. And I heard a voice, and it was a whimper. And like, I heard it again. And I thought I recognized it. And then I saw through the open door, and like the story keeps building and building, and it comes out like who she saw was the neighbor from downstairs, Annie something, who I guess was like a young woman Jen's age now, so high school girl that Jen had idolized when she was a really young child. But
not even that young, like probably 14, 13.
Jen. Oh, well,
because she moved her freshman year.
It wasn't the year it wasn't the year they moved. This was when Jen was younger, right? When they moved not when they moved to Cape Side. Because they were just going to visit Graham's.
Yeah, but Jen got shipped away to Cape Side pretty soon after this, because that's when she started things started going bad for her, was after this. So this was probably her freshman year.
Oh, I got the impression that she was a little younger. Because didn't she first have sex when she was like 12? Did she say?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
I kind of thought maybe she already had. I don't know. Yeah, maybe she was younger. Yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe. I mean, I guess. The way she told it made it sound like she was like on the younger side of preteen, like, you know.
Yeah.
But, like, not, like, quite where she is now. But, the girl she saw was her age now. But anyway, still childs, both of them. Yeah, and I really didn't expect that. I really didn't know. I thought the drama would be that the dad
was cheating with just some other adult woman.
Or was just the way he treated Jen, was an absentee father, obsessed with work, and then flipped out at her for being, like, acting out for attention. I didn't know it would go this deep and this serious. I was, like, not ready. I was like, oh, my God, I need a drink. Like, this intense.
It was horrible, yeah.
It was awful. It was awful. And he just looked so guilty, and he was just, like, couldn't even look her in the eye. And the first thing out of his mouth, did you tell anybody about this?
I know! He's like, it sounds like you need help. Have you told anyone about this? And I was like, oh my God.
That was appalling. I was like, this man is guilty as sin. And he was trying to gaslight her. You didn't see anything. That was so long ago. Jen's like, please.
He did start gaslighting her the second, immediately. This didn't happen. You're confused.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like, no, you're a fucking prick. She knows exactly what she saw.
And Jen is like, you know what? I don't need to hear your apologies. I don't need to hear anything from you. All I know is that all I have to do is forgive myself for what I can't change. It's like, Jen, All right, Joey said this earlier. She said that she looked up to Jen. Or no, you blow my mind. She said, Jen, you blow my mind. Jen, you blow my mind. Because, damn, that takes...
Jen,
guts.
we stand.
We stand. Mary, I was a wreck after that.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of recovering.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And the juxtaposition of, like, okay, this rich man got away with this. He's, like, free all these years living in his fancy-ass New York house. Yep. Then you see the shot of Pacey, the poor man, in the squad car arrested.
Wow.
Right?
Good parallel.
I was just like, oh my God, that's how it is.
Yeah. No, it's so true. It's so true. Yeah. Right. He didn't hurt anyone. I mean, he kind of like stood up to, what's his name? The barkeep, but... Yeah,
I don't think he punched him. They just started laughing.
He just tried to be tough, but yeah. So, yeah, I mean, no, that's a great parallel. Yeah, fuck this rich douchebag. It's just like fucking, you know, what's in the news now with fucking rich billionaires living in New York. Don't even get me started. But yeah, all
Mary,
these douche bros need to go to jail. Throw under the jail. Christine, I'm also going to bring this back to you. Tomorrow, go to jail. Tomorrow can go to jail, too. Yes.
What?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I thought you said tomorrow. I was like, what's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Go to jail, as I've been saying since episode 1, the pilot. Tomorrow, go to jail.
Oh, tomorrow. I know it's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's just as wrong.
Oh, I know.
It's wrong. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed off. I'm pissed off for Jen. I'm pissed off for Annie Sawyer. Yeah, and I'm livid at the real world situation happening that mirrors this quite perfectly.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
In a sadistic way. That's the thing about Dawson. It's always prescient. It
does seem to really align. It's creepy.
You know, we try to get away from the real world, but Dawson, like a little slithering snake, is following us. Like, hee. Like, you know, Dawson's always there. Oh, yeah, wow. I mean, I kind of want to like rewatch the Jen bits.
I know. I don't know if I can handle
to give her the proper attention she deserves, because you know first time I watched it, as I told you, I was drunk because it was Christine and I were hanging out for the 4th of July, but I had to go in early to get some like dental shit done. God, talk about shitty circumstances. So I had to get some dental. My dental hygienist is like out of his goddamn mind. Like, when I go in, there's like Criminal Minds on the TV. You know, there's like a TV in your face, and I was like, "Hey, doctor, like this is kind of stressing me out. It's making me a little anxious. All the blood and stabbing happening on Criminal Minds." And he's like, "I like Criminal Minds. It makes me want to stab someone. Nurse, where's my big needle?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my God.
Literally, that's what happened. So that was my day. So yeah, so I was a little drunk when I watched it the first time. Then I watched it again, and I was just trying to like, you know, refresh my memory, and I had the air conditioner blowing, so that was loud. So I do want to give her the attention she deserves for these incredible scenes. But yeah, I mean, we got Drue and Pacey in the cop car. Drew's vomiting his guts out. They got a drunken disorderly charge. Some bullshit. Doug's the one who picks them up. He's given them a real dressing down. He's like, "Oh, you're not satisfied with being a moron and a failure? You gotta add drunk to your credentials." And Pacey lashes out, and I can't blame him.
Yeah, well, Pacey, it's sad. I feel like Drue is like, "Here's your future, the community college and the dive bar," and Pacey's like, "This is all I get. This is all I get in life."
No, it's not true, Pacey. Everybody loves you.
I know.
You'd be a great manager. as I've said many times.
It's true, I know. And then,
or you can be like a Herb. Herb seems happy.
Oh my God, he'll be better than Irv.
Yeah, but he's happy. I mean, you don't need college. Also, there's nothing wrong with community college.
No. And like, I don't know. I just felt like at least Dougie was like, sympathetic. Like, he's not, like, rubbing it in. He's like, oh, okay. He kind of backed off at that. He felt
They
bad.
called him a fucking failure and a moron.
Well, after Pacey reacts, like,
Right.
this is all I get. Oh. Well, Mary, I was wondering how Joey is going to react to this.
Do you think she's even going to find out?
I assume so.
From who?
I thought Pacey would tell her. I don't know. I just was curious. I was like, I wonder what's going to happen. If she'll be mad, if she'll be like...
I don't think she'll even react.
Understanding. Maybe not, yeah.
Because she's going through her own shit after this weekend. She's seeing... Well, she knows how bad it can be because she's gone through a lot as well. But I don't think she's going to care because he got busted by his brother. It's not like a real charge.
Yeah, maybe they won't press the charge.
But I think she's probably just going to be like, dude, grow up. A lot of real shit is happening to a lot of real people. That's bigger than just, boo-hoo, I didn't get into a 4-year college.
The old Casablanca ending.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
She might be like, grow up, or it's hard to tell with Joey.
I know. I was just something I wondered that I'm sure we'll see.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Joey hasn't been there for it, so I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Oh
my God, I hated this. I hated this.
This was crazy. Yeah, Gretchen and Dee, they're at the beach. The little bonfire is still going. And Gretchen is telling Dawson that she wants to make love with him.
She's got the D on top of him, dry humping her leg.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, she really wants to make love so much. And I was like, oh boy.
What the fuck?
But she wants to, but she won't. Because
I want to make love to you, baby, but I won't.
Yeah, well, she won't because she doesn't want it to be because Dawson has something to prove to himself. She wants it to be because they love each other so much that they want to show each other how much they love each other.
Christine,
Mary.
Dawson already said I love you to Gretchen. He already said I love you.
Yeah, I felt bad for Dawson here because I was like, oh my God, Dawson is still a nun. He's still like the only single friend or virgin friend in our meme.
It makes no sense. He's not. He's clearly not trying to prove anything. He's over Joey.
It seems like something like a virgin would say, like Gretchen would say.
I know.
Like, Gretchen.
I'm like,
You
Gretchen,
know
you're
what
not a
sex
virgin.
is? It doesn't have to be love. It can just be physical.
know. Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't have to
But
be
maybe
a
after
declaration
the
of love.
miscarriage, she's more cautious. I don't know.
Well, they probably don't have a condom. Unless Dawson has one in his wallet.
Has one? You don't think Gretchen has one?
I don't know. She might not.
She should.
She should, but I don't know.
You always gotta have one.
If they don't, maybe that
or
is.
two, as I said previous pod, so you can do it in the morning. Anyway, I don't know. She should. He should, because they've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Walk 6 miles into town and picks him up. That's your motivation.
Oh my God, yeah, that would be like
right?
worth it.
I'd do that. I'd go to
I
town
was
for
shocked that they didn't do it. I thought for sure.
I really thought they were going to do it, but you never know with this crew.
Yeah, they really like to extend the tension as long as physically possible.
Yes.
Until you're about to die.
I know.
It's like edging to the max.
Oh my God! Seriously.
Oh my word.
We've got Jen crying in a cab. We've got Gretchen crying by a sleeping Dee. Which again, Dee is just like, okay, good night. And then Gretchen's like crying her eyes out. And I'm like, Gretchen, why are you crying?
Why is she crying? I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Christine.
I'm getting really sleepy.
I think it's because, well, you're making me yawn. I think it's because all of our listeners, meanwhile, are yawning.
Oh, that's true.
I think it's because maybe she wanted him to put up more of a fight. Maybe she wanted him to be like, I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm reiterating I'm in love with you.
Oh, that's a good reason.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, we didn't really see what he said, but yeah, that's true.
He didn't say a damn thing.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Dawson, yeah, he's got a lot to figure out. To say,
maybe that was her way of just being like,
is this for real?
is this about Joey? And him saying no, but instead he rolled off of her and went to sleep.
Oh, that's always bad.
That's always bad. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Pacey, he's looking at all of his books on the table that he didn't study tonight, and then he looks in the mirror at himself and gives himself a good once-over. What have you become, man? Joey at Grand Central alone. I'm freaking out. I'm like, where's Jen? Are we never going to see her again? What the fuck?
I know.
Eventually she sees Jen. They really teased that. Didn't like it. They hug. Then we're back to Jen in therapy. And she's like, yeah, I'm really glad I went on that trip. I did what I needed to do. And now I'm done with therapy. And the therapist's like, whoa. Jen, cool it. We just opened this door. Now we have to explore how all this made you feel, how it's affecting your behavior now, how it's affecting your relationships, your friendships, your opinions of yourself, your idea of what is possible in the future. And Jen's like, nah, I'm done. Mistake, Jen. Huge. As someone who loves therapy, stay in it for life. Don't quit. What did you think about it?
This was very ominous to me because it was the same creepy ghost. To me, it was like a ghost-like voice.
Yeah, stay in therapy, Jen.
She sounded like she was half dead or half gone already. And the way Frost waved at her was so
creepy as fuck.
It was really creepy. Yeah, I was like, is she passing on to the afterlife? What is happening?
Yeah, right?
It was so weird. And that's, Mary, it's a bad decision. I think she should stay in therapy.
Yeah, you've just remembered some traumatic shit. You need to talk it through with someone.
Yeah, it's great that you dealt with it, but there's going to be aftershocks, probably.
Yes.
So I'm afraid for next week.
Me too. I don't even want to watch. I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Jen better be there.
I know. I can't handle it without her.
No, if Jen's gone, fuck it all.
The show's going to be bad.
Yes! Maybe that's why everyone says season 5 is bad. Because there's no Jen.
If there's no Jen, I'm going to, boycott. No. I just want to watch just Jen. Yeah.
Just Jen. Just Jen.
Oh
my God.
Well, listeners, that was a crazy episode.
You
really
guys,
crazy.
We are 1 hour and 16 minutes deep in this bitch. And
I'm glad we're back in the pod.
I'm really glad we're back. I know I was off the rails with my commentary today.
Mary, you're just so happy to pod.
It's like I said, I feel like I'm every dog is its day. Ow! Just like Dawson, dirty doggy D. Someday he's gonna lose that V card. That's how I feel today. So happy to be podding again. So, I'm happy to be back with you. This was a lot of fun. Hoping that we can do it again next week. Summer's always crazy.
Summer is crazy. Listeners, hopefully you guys are all enjoying the summer too.
I'm sure you're all having fun.
Yeah.
So, Christine, here's the $1 million question.
Oh, God.
Do your dares. You have 3 fucking weeks to do it.
I know. I was dreading this question, Mary, because the answer is a big negative.
Oh,
I did not do my dares. No.
You had 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, did you? No.
No, I don't even remember what they were.
I know, it was too so long ago.
I don't know what they were.
Oh, Mary.
And then the audio was fucked up, and I couldn't even stand to listen to it because it was so messed up. And then,
well, we fixed it.
Yeah, but then I was busy getting my teeth fixed and, having my birthday party and doing fireworks.
Excuses.
This, that, and the other. So I didn't do my dares.
Oh, my. Well, listeners, I can't imagine your surprise.
I would be surprised if someone had 3 weeks to do something and they didn't do it. Oh,
That's happened to me enough times where I know it's not that crazy.
all right. Well, I've got my only quotes are from the top of this episode, but I think they're
That's
kind
fine.
of,
The second half was real dark.
yeah, I know, right? So I think these are kind of fun ones. So if you're ready,
Oh, yes. Let's see if I
Okay.
can do these.
so here's your first one. It's gonna be a horny Gretchen quote.
Yes.
Nothing better than a man that smells like motor oil.
Oh, baby. Wow.
I know. Okay. Okay. What's the next one I want to give you? Okay, second one. Ready? This is a
Mhm.
Dawson quote. Can't you feel it? The absolute urgency of this moment.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Okay,
I
so
did like
now-
Springsteen Dawson.
I know, right? Okay, so here's another one. Ready?
Let me just finish writing. Moment. Yes.
We're going to abandon life for a little while.
Oh, yeah, I like that one too.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
like
there
the
you
Billy
go.
Joel Piano Man. Forget about life for a while.
Oh, God, Piano Man.
Yeah. Okay.
That was always, you'd get stuck dancing with someone at a school dance to that for an hour.
Oh my god, yeah, that song is long. That was like the frat house I went to freshman year. Every single party they played that, and all the frat brothers got in a big circle and sang it all dramatically, and it was
Scene. Yikes.
ridiculous.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. Yeah, it like lasted for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
All right, Mary, let's see what I got for you. All right, this is a Drew Valentine quote.
Wow.
I know, right? Sometimes you've got to say what the hell and live a little.
That's easy.
You could do that when you're trying to be dangerous with someone.
I don't know if that'll happen. What the hell?
And live a little.
Okay.
Then I want you to say, you blow my mind.
Oh, easy.
That's a nice one, right?
That is a nice one.
And do you want either a Dawson or where's that other one I wrote down? Oh, well, I don't really want to give you a Mr. Lindley one, so I might just give you...
Dawson.
I'm going to give you the Dawson, the dirty dog. Our visions for our lives conflict with our realities.
Wait, what? Our
You can be very dramatic.
Our visions for our lives?
Our visions for our lives conflict with our realities.
I'm going to be dropping the knowledge on some people.
Yeah, people are going to be looking at you like, oh, deep.
Oh, shit, you're deep.
Deep is the dirty dog.
One time I told a story about a dog, and my friend said I was deep.
Oh,
I was like, that is not a deep story, but okay.
was it about the dirty dog?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
All right. Well,
listeners,
we've kept you on the horn for long enough, I think.
Yeah, it's a good long episode. As Mary said, we're thrilled to be back. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope our audio is good.
Oh my god, I better be good.
Yeah.
Christine, it's on you if it's bad.
Hey, I'm only a human. I'm not a professional audio engineer. But I'm going to do my best, listeners. And thanks for putting up with that last week. I apologize. But hey, if you're on Twitter, you can connect with us. We're at WAH, Dawson Cries, WAH, Dawson Cries. And we'd love to talk to you about the show, about your life, about your hopes, your dreams, your fears. Anything really. We just chat. Jokes are always fun. And if you happen to listen on iTunes and you like our podcast, you can leave us a review there. That's always exciting. Mary and I love to see positive reviews. I just drew a bunch of stars on my notebook, so the more stars you leave us, the better. I have like 5-star reviews on the brain, apparently.
Oh, yeah, 5 stars, baby.
Yeah, it looks like Starry Night up in here. So, listeners, that's all. And as Mary said earlier, we hope to catch you next week, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let us know what you think. Have an awesome week. Hope you're enjoying your summer, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was really high pitched.